Right now, the Cedar Falls City Council is debating a budget for the next year, including the possibility of raising property taxes. KWWL's Emily Moss is live at Cedar Falls City Hall with the very latest on tonight's meeting. Emily.
I've been listening to the meeting so far tonight. Mayor Danny Loddick has been presenting an entire presentation about what the things are that they know are going to cost next year. The mayor has proposed for his new property tax rate, bringing the rate from 2025 at $11.86 up to $12.20. Last month, council approved a maximum rate increase of 7.87%. It would bring the tax rate to $12.50 per $1,000 of taxable valuation. Mayor Loddick says they do not plan to actually raise the tax rate that much, but they needed to pass a maximum rate to meet state deadlines. Tonight, he'll propose his own rate, which he just did. The council will then decide on one moving forward, but because of current state House bills in the work, whatever plan they come up with could all change pretty quickly.
This year especially, a question is, okay, what do we bring in for capital projects this year? What do we have for outstanding commitments, knowing the state might be, there's a lot of uncertainty, and a lot of times the certainty comes very late in the game. We're working closely with our legislators to ensure that they hopefully don't set arbitrary caps that just cap it at a certain amount. But then if that doesn't account for inflation, a lot of times it could have really negative impacts.
Mayor Loddick says most of the taxes will go towards city staff salaries and benefits and keep up with inflation. But there are a few projects too, like the Hearst building renovations or park projects the money would go towards.
It's always a conversation about what do we want and how much are we willing to pay for it. And then the difficult part comes down to, okay, how do you prioritize which projects? And is it something that's fair to ask everybody to help pay for?
Mayor Loddick says for projects, they typically have private donors offset the costs as well. Like with the Hearst project, the Friends of the Hearst Foundation has pledged to contribute $3 million to the renovations in addition to those city funds. Tonight's meeting is just for council discussions. There is no public comment, but on April 7th, the public will be able to give their comments, opinions, concerns in a special council meeting. The meeting will also be available from tonight on the city's YouTube page. The city's budget has to be complete by the end of April. Live in Cedar Falls, Emily Moss, News 7 KWWL.